social media had a never-before-seen impact on the Obama campaign due to the recent findings of the correlation between media use and public engagement. Now, according to the New York Times on January 15th, 2016, the spending on social media has become astronomical and has greatly soared since its original conception back in the early 2000s. Now, more recently, according to NBC on November 11th, 2015, Facebook has a current stock market valuation of $104 billion, which prompts us to ask today's question: are the stocks of social media companies overvalued? And the answer is simply no. And this is because of their widespread appeal and to their significant impact on public opinion. Now, for these two reasons, social media companies have tremendous values to both companies and political parties alike, and to everyone all over the world for that matter. But first, the widespread appeal of social media sites has never before seen impacts on today's culture and the economy and everything that we base our world off of today. And this is because of the increased global connection that social media allows, and because of the reliance on peers that we fundamentally have as human beings. Now, according to the Business Insider, on October 3rd, 2015, people are connected on a global scale more than ever before and are able to casually participate in each other's lives. Now, this has tremendous effects on business because people are just able to keep tabs on people that they know, whether it is your next door neighbor or it is somebody that you knew from another life on the other side of the world. People are able to keep in touch, and this provides an intrinsic value to society and allows people to allows the increased spread of information and the spread of ideas, which are fundamental to a stock's valuation. Now, according to The Economist on October 1st, 2015, something as simple as liking a brand on Facebook can spread virally through other channels, such things as sharing videos and sharing brand names, and you can see what your friends liked. This has tremendous impacts on the business and the spread of brand names and the buildup of these companies. Another important thing to consider when looking at the widespread appeal of social marketing is the fundamental that we have on the reliance of our peers. Now, especially in younger generations, human beings tend to greatly care what others tend to care about within their age group. According to CNN on October 3rd, 2015, individuals trust the opinions of peers more than that of glossy magazine advertisements, more so than ever before due to the widespread increase of social media. Now, according to the Chicago Tribune on November 3rd, 2015, the public increasingly looks to social media for product reviews, especially on sites such as YouTube, where product reviews, especially on technology and gaming and just such things as camera, are very widespread. People look to these sites when making a buying decision, and thus such product reviews on such social media sites can be highly overlooked by some business analysts, because these reviews can ultimately have significant impacts on the buying decisions of many individuals. Now, when looking at all of these examples, we can see that the fundamental reliance that we have on the opinions of our peers and the global connection that social media provides has a widespread appeal both to consumers and to businesses. But not only does social media have widespread appeals to various parties, but it has significant impacts on public opinion. And this can be used as a platform to launch the spread of certain ideas and certain products. Now, this is because of the extreme business impacts that social media marketing has, and because of the extreme marketability that such platforms provide, and because of the political impacts that this spread of ideas can provide. Now, according to CNN on January 3rd, 2016, such social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest represent huge opportunities for businesses to simultaneously, one, grab the attention of their targeted consumers, and two, to build up their brand image. Now, Now, with such attractions by various marketing groups, such businesses are able to further market their companies and to further promote their agendas and increase their brand image and sell their products to these customers. Now, according to Forbes, on February 1st, 2016, the creation of brand names on social networks and the creative advertisements that such platforms allow for businesses provides tremendous opportunities for companies to ultimately push their products forward and to spread these ideas and to ultimately increase their sales, leading to higher stock market valuations. Now, not only do social media have significant impacts on public opinion through the business side of things, but they also have significant public impacts through political means. Now, according to ABC News, on February 1st, 2016, social media currently has the most impact on the presidential race than it ever has before, even more than the previous races. And this is because social media is used in the place of traditional advertisements. So not only are political candidates allowing themselves to spread their words and to spread their ideas through traditional advertising, which costs money, but they can do so through cheap social media means, which ultimately cuts their costs and allows them to have a more cost-efficient campaign, thus allowing them to spend money on things that will further promote their campaigns. Now, according to Al Jazeera, on January 1st, 2016, the incredible impacts that social media had on the Arab Spring back in 2014, where various Arab social parties overthrew dictatorial leaders, these impacts are still prevalent in the Middle East today. And thus, because for these various reasons, we can see that the political and business impacts that social media has had on the world today has had significant impacts on the way that people think and on public opinion. Now, when reviewing today's question, are the stocks of social media companies overvalued? We can see that the clear answer is yes, because social media has allowed for a increased global connection like never seen before, and because it has tremendous impacts both on businesses and politics. Now, when looking back to Obama's campaign in 2008, we can see that he was able to use the social media platforms to propel himself and to secure his spot as the President of the United States.
7:50.